Okay, when we have a screaming deal that involves beer, we send our self-proclaimed beer expert, my radio producer, Mike Bassett. He went out to sample some goods to check out the Rackhouse Pub.
We're here another segment of Man vs. Beer, but this one's kind of Man vs. Whiskey. We're at the Rackhouse Pub inside the Stranahan's Distillery. I'm here with Chris, the owner. Hey, man. So, I don't even know what to say. I expected beer, maybe a bottle of whiskey, and some bar food. That doesn't look like bar food. You've got a ton of beer, over 80 whiskeys?
Over 80 whiskeys.
Well, it's Man versus Beer. Let's dive into some beer. What do we got here?
All right. I picked 4 things that are pretty drastically different flavor profiles. First one here is Apricot Blonde, which is from a brewery down south called Dry Dock. It's got a really clean finish, so if you're eating here or drinking something else, it's not going to ruin the rest of your meal for you. This is Colorado Breckenridge's 20th anniversary beer. It's aged in a Stranahan's whiskey barrel.
You can smell the whiskey flavor.
Their ESB that spent 8 months in the barrel to get that sweetness.
Wow, that's good.
Next one is called Le Terroir, which is a sour Belgian-style ale made by New Belgium up in Fort Collins.
Beer's supposed to be sour?
It is. That one is supposed to be sour, and if you like sour beer, you're going to love that. It's a very different flavor.
Oh. No, don't love that one.
Well, that's okay. That's why there's so many different styles. This last one's our best-selling beer. It's a really classic American-style IPA made by Ska Brewing Company in Durango. And that's just in-your-face American-style IPA.
Beer. I like something with a nice hoppy.
It's got a really good hop to it, nothing over the top, and got a nice sweet finish to it to kind of balance it out. The Rackhouse Pub logo says whiskey, beer, and food, so the foods are definitely a big part of what we do. We don't have a fryer, so we make everything in-house. It was all created by my chef and co-founder, Jason Reynolds. Over here on my right here is our ribs, which we actually use a whiskey hoisin barbecue sauce. So we use Stranahan's in-house in the whiskey, in the barbecue sauce that we put on the ribs. The middle plate is our Sunrise Burger, which is kind of like breakfast on top of your burger. It's certified Angus beef. We do a half-pound burger. It's got bacon, potato wedges, and we also have fried egg on top of there. And so
that's huge.
And then that's actually got a side of our beer-baked mac and cheese, which is kind of our specialty item. We constantly get told that's the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
So beer baked, it's got beer in it?
It's got beer in the recipe.
That's the way Mom should make it.
5-cheese blend. This is one of our appetizers called the Chef's Board, and it's really kind of a classic meat and cheese platter. It's got some lox on it. We got some genoa, some blood sausage, and an assortment of cheeses, stuffed peppers, artichokes. Well, let's try this, seeing that's one of the reasons the Rackhouse Pub is here. Stranahan's Colorado whiskey. You can actually buy your own bottle and put it above the bar. We call them distiller's bottles. It's kind of like a liquor locker. It sits up there and you drink it when you come. And
Tom, I'm getting my own bottle. I'm expensing this.
Let's try it out.
Oh, it tastes as good as it always has. Awesome. What kind of screaming deal can you offer for Tom's viewers today?
Well, we're going to give everybody a $50 gift certificate for $25. So people can come down, sign up for the distillery tour, take it through, learn all about the whiskey, and then come to the pub and spend their screaming deal.
So the slogan, like whiskey, beer, and food, you can't go wrong at the Rackhouse Pub. We're located at 208 South Calumet, right inside the Stranahan's Distillery. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go over that screaming deal again. The Rackhouse Pub, a $50 gift certificate for just $25. Go to martino.tv, click on Screaming Deals. That's $50 for just $25. Martino.tv, click on Screaming Deals. Now, I want to tell you that Mike does not drive after that segment. And I'm really serious. I'm not kidding around. Did you see that pour on the Stranahan's? You've heard of 2 fingers. That was like 6 hands. No, 2 hands. By the way, he really doesn't drive after those segments.